Hi, I'm Adam Taylor with ITS, and today we're going to be taking a look at the teacher's favourite tool, blank screens. So with blank screens, what you're essentially doing is locking the students out of their PCs entirely, just like this. By blanking the screens, the students have no access to mouse, no access to keyboard, certainly they can't see anything on the screen. They're more or less forced to pay attention directly to yourself at the front of the class. So this is a great thing to do at the start of the class when you want to deliver your lesson plan, when you want them to make aware of something, or if you want to do a presentation of your own. With the blank screen function, it's just a single click on and then a single click off, so it's very easy just to toggle it on and off as and when you need it and remain in control. So to initiate the blank screen, you very simply click the blank screen icon at the top here. As I said, that's a single click process. The thumbnails will all turn blue to indicate that they're being blanked. And again, just click back on it again, just to turn it off. So there's a couple of things you can do to actually customize your blank screen message. Go here, go to configure blank screen message. That's the down arrow next to the blank screen icon, and then configure blank screen message. So here you can change the message to anything you like. And there you go. So you can make it funny, you can make it serious, you can make it strict and sharp or nice and playful, depending on the age of the student you teach. So you can actually queue up a few of these different messages and LanSchool will remember them. So we've got the default here, and then you've also got the ones you set. So you can have 4 or 5 different messages queued up. It could be contextual, so you can just trigger them from here and they'll apply to your class. You can also delete the message history as well. So if you want to remove that and just start afresh, then you can do that and it will clear them. So when blanking, it doesn't necessarily have to be applied to the whole class. That's just the default. We just toggle it off there. You can highlight a student, and then you can just selectively blank them. So if you do catch somebody misbehaving, you might just want to be able to give them a quick slap on the wrist, knock them off their machine for a couple of seconds. You can also control click, so you can highlight more than one student here in red, and again, you can blank maybe 2 out of 3. So if you wanted to blank most of your students, but just leave a small group of them unblanked for project work or a presentation, then that's a really easy way of just making sure that some of the students can access the machines when they need to and everyone else is just locked out, forced to pay attention. And finally, another thing that you can do with the blank screens is actually, rather than having text, you can use an image instead. So to do that, we just go down here to where it says use an image, browse, and just select any image off your teacher machine, go with a pair of eyes, and then that becomes the new default. So most of the common image formats are supported for this, and really you can just find the one that sort of fits your class, fits your teaching style. You can go humorous, or you can go with something more serious. And again, because you can just turn these on as and when, this could even be your default state if you like. So you could only give the students access to the machines when they need to access it, and the entire rest of the time they have to pay attention to you. Or how about this for an IT class? So again, one of the reasons why blank screens is so popular with students is just simply the level of instant control that you have and being able to instantly assert your control within the classroom, making sure that, again, students are only using the PCs when you allow them to. Another application for blank screens is when the students are actually coming into the classroom, you could start all the machines out blanked, so they're not all logging in at different times. Once everyone's taken their seats and taken off their coats, then you can unblank them, everyone gets a chance to log in at the same time, and then once everyone's logged in, you blank them once more, and then you can deliver your lesson plan from there.